Welcome to the Blue Cup in the Attic. No portion of the Blue Cup in the Attic may be used without the expressed written consent of Kimmy Wyatt. This Blue Cup in the Attic is called Gang Stalking, ... Who will follow you when you move? Couple of announcements. Please join the YouTube channel, subscribe, and be sure to click that notification bell so that you will be one of the first to get notifications of new vids I post up. Yay! Twist pudding. If you are a natural hair person wearing your natural hair, no perms, etc., and you're Black African, even biracial, please scroll down where the text is posted and check out my twist pudding. Great for protective styles, okay? And I have a promo going on right now. If you purchase 3 of those, either size, you get free shipping. All right, 8 and 16 ounces. I've done 5+ years of research, you guys, on and continuing even as of today, because I'm also coming out with my own skincare products as well. But the first one is a twist pudding. That is not the name, the official name. The official name is under wraps, but you can order the pudding and with instructions on how to use, etc., and tips. Okay, I will be doing business seminars coming up not real soon, but pretty soon, as if there's a difference, to help you guys who are contemplating going into business, those who are already in business. I got a lot of information to pass on to you guys, and some of this information, well, most of it, a lot of people are unaware that are in business, or even unaware that these freebies and tips and things like this are available, or freebies rather, amongst other things. Okay, I'm going to talk about businesses where you need to keep your family out of your business, and I'm also going to talk about those likewise where, you know, this is an excellent business for family. Okay, just a whole bunch of things. These seminars will be 2-day seminars, and we're going to eat food. We're going to eat. Okay. Donations. If you would like to send me donations, please scroll down where the text is posted, and the information for that will be there. Thank you so much in advance. I do a lot of things, you guys, and I love what I do, but at this point, with all that's going on, my life has been halted. So with the spying and the everything, and so I am looking for funds, and I really accepting funds, and I really appreciate it. Something that I never would ask for any other time, but I really appreciate any donations that you can send. Here's the deal: if you can't send me donations, just keep me in your thoughts. I love you just as much. Okay, I understand. I've been there where I've wanted to send donations or to a worthy cause or something, and I couldn't. You know, I just couldn't do it. I have to make a choice if I'm going to eat or am I going to send a donation. So there you have it. Let's see what else I have to tell you. Let's see. You guys, I just stepped outside, saw someone getting out of their car and did a serious U-turn. A U as in U-turn. And let's see, Kimmy, this week, I have a series called, well, every week I post Kimmy This Week, and if you scroll down, you'll see the link, my 34 collections. One of those collections is called Kimmy This Week. Here's the deal. If you don't see the link, my 34 collections, that is because Google is getting rid of that platform, that social media platform that entails those my 34 collections. The main page for those collections is also there as well within the text. Scroll down. If you don't see it, once again, Google is getting rid of the entire platform, so you may not see it. And the reason for that is because they're getting rid of the platform, and I have removed the links as a result. All right. That's supposed to commence April 2nd, 2019. Now, I mentioned Kimmy This Week because on that platform, within the 34 collections, I had a collection called Kimmy This Week, in which I would post pictures for the week, okay, of myself, and the video would be on YouTube. So I will commence that platform's leaving, so you won't see pictures. You know, I may still post pictures. I got a lot I got a lot of stuff going on, okay, coming up, but they just won't be there. Now, the videos will be where this video is posted, just go to one of my 18 playlists, one of which is called Kimmy This Week, and you will see videos. You just won't see me, but you will hear me talking about this, that, and the other. And also, like I said, I have 18 playlists, so therefore this is not all that I do. Okay, so best thing to do is join the subscribe to the channel, and that way you'll get an idea of everything that I do. Okay, let's see what else I want to tell you. I think I did 2 announcements in one. Kimmy This Week, and how Google is getting rid of their platform, and those links will not be there. Once again, if you don't see the links, the video is going to stay here, but the links will be for that platform will be for that Google platform will be removed. Okay, and I do apologize. Couldn't do anything about that, but got to keep it moving. All right, and I will let you guys know where I'm going to be, what I'm going to be doing, etc., etc. Okay. One of those playlists, by the way, as well as one of the 34 collections, is called You Like It, Buy It. You Like It, ... buy it. Well, the collection will be leaving, but you can still buy things via and get information on products that I am selling in lieu of the twist pudding right here where this video is posted. Just scroll down for everything, you guys. You want to get in contact with me? Scroll down where the information is for the video. But the You Like It Buy collection is a collection of things that I sell, and I am selling. And periodically, I will be posting things there. I say periodically because I'm still in my place, and I will be moving, and that's when I will commence to putting more items there. So stay tuned with that. Okay, I think that's it. You got no. Because I am being spied on, stalked, a lot of people, even though people are coming around, a lot of people are still in disbelief that this is even happening. Not just to me, just happening, period. These are know-it-alls. There are people on the planet who think they just know every freaking thing. And if it hasn't happened to them, here's another type of person. And, and they could be a combination of both. A person can be a combination of both. If this hasn't happened to them personally, it is not happening. I am so tired of people like that. I was tired of people like that before all of this occurred, or before I realized I'm being spied on. Okay. You don't know everything. So, if you knew everything, you would want to learn everything as much as you can. And one of the things you need to learn is that you don't know everything. So with that being said, learn something. Okay. You will be appalled learning about these 7 terms that I am going to give you guys right now. I want you guys to look them up, and I'm really begging you to look them up. I know I want you to look them up. That sounds kind of rude, but no, I really do want you guys to look these up. Okay, your choice, but please, please, please. And when I say look them up, it's okay. It's okay to do text to find out about these terms. But my suggestion, highly, 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 is to go to a video format or social media format, such as, you already know, YouTube, and look these terms up via YouTube. The reason why I want you guys to do that is because you're going to get not just one like Webster explanation, Webster dictionary explanation as to each one of these terms. You're actually going to get videos from victims. You're going to get videos from culprits, and you'll understand why I say culprits. Some of the people that are doing this, the stalking, the gang stalking, you're going to get videos from people who have opted out. They were one of the terms I'm going to give you guys, and they have opted out of being one of these terms, and they are basically telling it all. So that is what it is. Okay, the first term I want you guys to look up in no alphabetical order is gang stalking. Who would have thunk it? Gang stalking. Group stalking, gang stalking, and group stalking are basically the same thing. Okay, but once again, you're looking at videos, so you're going to get a different information, somewhat the same from a variety of people who have posted videos. Electronic stalking, ELECTRONIC, electronic stalking. Believe it or not, you can be electronically stalked, not just by your cell phone either. So please look this information up. I need you to look up targeted individuals, TARGETED, targeted individuals. I need you to look up EMPATH, EMPATH. Look up organized crime. You may think you know the definition of organized crime, but you really, truly may not. Not challenging anyone's intelligence, but you just may know the basics. Oh, that's a group of people that are doing something. Yeah, well, kind of, sort of. But if you want to know the in-depthness of organized crime, please look this information up, okay? And the last one, which, if you ask me, is not more important than the other ones, but this one's going to seal the deal. How all of this is done, how can they get away with all of this? And that term is PERPS, PERPS. You live around some. If you live in an apartment complex, trust me, you do. This is not just about me. I am not the only victim. This is not only this is not only happening in these here United States. It's happening everywhere, okay? It's spreading like a disease. So, yeah. So please, look up these terms when you get a chance, okay? And I'm not just saying look at one video, because some videos are lively, some are not. I really literally mean look these terms up and get some popcorn, make it a Saturday, make it a Saturday movie night or something. If you're just looking at different videos, seriously, it's going to be a lot of fun because it's going to open your eyes to what is happening right around you. And guess what? Although you're learning something new, you too may be a victim, okay, of this hideous crime, okay. So and because what it's going to do is for some of you, once you look at these videos, you're gonna you may say, oh, that's not happening to me, okay. But guess what? You're probably one day you're going to be driving, and you're going to say, oh my God, I am a victim of this. I remember when I lived in such and such and such apartments, and this, that, and the other. Please keep in mind, this is not just happening in apartment complexes, duplexes, and things like that, townhomes, but it is happening in homes as well. But when you live in a home, especially if you grew up in that home, you have only had so many people coming in to fix something, and you were watching them the entire time. You have not had a break-in where no one stole anything. Please check out my the Blue Cup in the Attic playlist, kind of explaining that particular incident or what's happening there. You come home and someone's been in your apartment or whatever, but nothing's missing. Okay, that's weird. You come home, something's moved, and you know that you put it in a certain spot, but when you come home, you know that it's been moved. Things like that. Okay, so I have videos, an array of videos in this playlist, the Blue Cup in the Attic. There's also the Blue Cup in the Attic Circumstance or Evidence. That is one of the playlists. Circumstance or Evidence. Want to know what it is? I think I've been spied on. As a matter of fact, I know I've been spied on before I realized I'm being spied on. So there's only 3 videos there. Currently, I came up with 8 incidents, 11 or 12, I forgot, but it was initially like 8, then it went to 9 incidences, because I'm going over my entire life, going back even as far as 2008, last I checked. So I've been spied on for a long time, you guys, and yeah, whoo-wee. It's just things that keep coming to me like, okay, remember when, even right now, I'm just doing this, I can probably think of another incident, and it's no fake, literally, where, you know what, that's what was happening then. This is one of the reasons why they're getting away with this, is because of this. We overlook so many things, and they're taking advantage of that. We're not using all of our senses when it comes to, what is that smell? Why am I smelling smoke coming from my vents and I'm not smoking? Okay, my neighbors may smoke, but I've never smelled that before. Or my neighbors don't even smoke. I know my neighbors around me, they don't smoke. Why am I smelling this smoke? Depending on how your apartment complex was built or is built, there's a possibility that a pervert, such as in my case, is coming up, it's going up in your vent area, you know, depending on how the apartments are built. So, and there are, oh God, there are so many freaking apartments just in these here United States. So you guys be careful. It is what it is. You have to learn to decipher the difference between your neighbor's kids just making noise or them just making noise. You know, regular apartment, old apartment, not old apartment, but regular O-L-E, with an accent over the E, if I'm not mistaken. Regular old noise. This is just regular old apartment noise. Wait a minute. I should not be hearing, such as I've heard here, someone drilling. I'm on the first floor and someone drilling between my bathtub and my toilet, which are like 6 to 7 inches apart only, from the outside of the bathtub to the bottom of the toilet. Why am I hearing someone drilling and, you know, just all kinds of stuff? Why is it when I go to sleep, I hear, and I'm sleeping on the floor, I hear shiggity coming down the wall, you know, like cameras or something. And that's what it is. Okay. If you're sleeping on your floor and you're a female, especially, let me keep it real, and you're a female and you hear stuff everywhere you go to sleep in your room, in your apartment, you're hearing something coming down the wall. Now, I'm not talking about on the outside. I'm talking about on the inside. And you live like on the first floor. Guess what? That's your neighbor above you, a perp. Okay. And so, yeah, keep that in mind. This is what's happening. So, you know, just a lot of stuff going on, you guys. So look up those terms. All right. So this video. Who's going to follow you when you move? One more thing I want you to look up. I wish you would look this up before you watch this video, but it doesn't matter in this case. Sometimes I'll say, no, stop the video right now and go to that one. Then it really doesn't matter in this case, but I'm going to give you a video that I did, and it's in the not You Like It, Buy It. It's in the Blue Cup in the Attic playlist, the regular one. And it is called The Drastic Move, ... How to Move Without a Trace. Please, I don't care if you're moving or not, please check out that video, okay? Listen to it. Get some popcorn, like I said, and listen to that particular video. I think it's, you know, I don't know how long it is, but okay. That video is really very detailed if you are moving, and detailed for you if you are moving and you are being gang stalked. You just cannot uproot yourself and I'm just going to move from these apartments. No, you can't. No, you can't. See, what you don't recognize that's going on if you are gang stalked is this. You are a victim. And you're going to be followed wherever you go. They're going to follow you, or at least attempt to do so. So you just making the statement that you are going to uproot yourself and move. It's not going to happen. It's a method to the madness. You have got to plan out basically every freaking thing that you do. You have, you do. It's certain things you can't take with you. So I'm not going to go into details about that video. Just go ahead and check it out and check it out and look at it. Okay. You'll be glad you did. I'm smelling smoke, yet my neighbors are supposed to be like not at home, and I'm outside on my patio and I am smelling smoke. Lots of cigarette butts down here, which I had to tell the office about. I should not be smelling smoke. Yet they're not at home. I saw both of them when they left. You know what I'm saying? So what they'll do is usually go hide their vehicle and come back home so they can spy in private. Okay, so moving right along, this video, who will follow gang stalking, ... Who will follow you when you moved, which is I wanted you to listen to the other one, and that way, you'll get this is not a part 2 or anything, but you get an idea of what I mean. When you guys move or decide to move and you're being gang stalked, once again, please don't think that if you're on my level and pretty damn smart, D@MN smart, and you've caught on to everything, you're dissecting everything that they're doing. There's a lot of us on YouTube. Check us out. Please subscribe to those channels as well. But if you And well, like I said, to continue, if you're me, okay, if you're someone like me and you recognize this, the organization is doing this, and paper, in which I'm going to do paper up under your stairwell if you live by the stairwell down, that I'm telling you, I am literally dissecting this entire organization. They think that they're smart, but they're the dumbest criminals on the planet. And yeah, so if you are me, or you're being gang stalked to my level, or even close to it, or even just recognizing that I'm being gang stalked every time I go, or why does this guy follow me every time I go to the bus station? This guy's there. He never gets on as soon as, anything, or he gets on and he gets off where I get off. And ladies, please wake up. What is going to occur, what's not going to occur, for instance, if you notice that they're in the parking lot, because these are Wi-Fi cameras, okay? Beyond a shadow of a doubt. Wi-Fi cameras, they have to be close to the Wi-Fi connection. Now, that's the normal thing. They really don't have to be, however, because they don't have to be close to the Wi-Fi cameras, because guess what, perps? Some idiot, in other words, they're able to get the video feed from the perp that is close by and has the equipment. They're able to get that feed. You know what I'm saying? And send that feed, for instance, like in my case. In my case, they don't get close anymore, hardly any. 93% plus of the people that, I'll say 94% of the people that watch me, they don't park right in the front anymore. They don't park in the parking space across the way that much. I mean, 90. Because there are some that park in building 8, Second Breezeway, hint to corporate. Yeah, they park over there. No, some of the people that are spying on me, you guys, not even in the visitors parking, although there's some there. So most of the people that are spying on me are way back in a whole different area of the apartment complex. Literally. I'm talking even this row. I got my own little thing going on over here, but then you got another section. They're like in the last section of the apartment complexes, building 14, and so on and so forth. Okay, not even close. There's no way they could get Wi-Fi back there. Am I right? No. And you don't even have to be here in this complex or live in this complex to know if I'm in building 3 and everything is basically in numerical order, then building 14 should not be anywhere remotely close to me, considering every building has 24 units, 2 breezeways, okay, 3 stories. There's absolutely no way they would get a connection. I know Wi-Fi, the range has changed over the years, but not that dang on good. Yeah. So how do they get the connection? The perps that are back there, the perps rather, that are here in my area, where the cameras, where the internet service is available, or is, and they're getting the information back there in the back. Okay. Additionally, keep in mind, when you're dealing with Wi-Fi cameras, you really don't even have to be in building 3 or building 3 or 4 or 14. Just using my apartment as an example. You don't have to be even on the premises. These are Wi-Fi cameras. Guess what? If a perp, if you've looked that term up already, I hope you have, is the equipment person, okay? And I have more than one in this building, trust me. If a perp is the equipment person, or perps in your building, they're the ones with the Wi-Fi, they're the ones that's doing this, everyone has a job, organized crime. These are Wi-Fi cameras. How would you see what's going on in your home? Question, I'm not going to answer it. If, I want you guys to post the answer. If you're out of town, you're out of the country. You are in China. Okay, you're visiting China, or let's see, one of our, not China. You're visiting the United Kingdom. Okay, you're in the United Kingdom, but you want to check on your home and see what's going on. Your cameras, your internet services, you kept it up and running. You've paid it up, all yada yada yada. It's ready to go. It's up and running. It is manning your cameras. Manning meaning it is basically operating your cameras while you're gone. How can you see that footage if you're in the United Kingdom? I so want to tell you, but I'm going to see how many people are going to get that right. You guys, you don't have to be on the premises for someone to spy on you, okay? They don't have to be on the premises, okay? And when I say you, I don't mean you, I mean you plural. They don't. Okay? So with that being said, like in my case, if they know that I know whom they are in most cases, like all of them. I know their vehicles. I know what they're doing. I know my perps. I know, but I just, the whole freaking thing. Who's going to follow me when I move? You think those same people are going to follow me when I move? First of all, let me give them a warning. Like I said in the drastic move, how to move without a trace. I will not be taking my things directly to my place. Just to save you guys a little gas money, okay? I am putting my things in a storage. Now, I would love for you to follow me to that storage because that's when, ooh-wee, follow me. No, they're not going to do that. You guys, if you're going to be moving, tip before I reveal this to you, what I for the video, the information for the video. If you're going to be moving, please, and you're gang stalked, the worst thing you can do is move your stuff from one place to another. First of all, as I mentioned in that video, chances are they're going to put something in one of your boxes, like a tracking device, to track your vehicle. You listen to that video, you guys. You just can't uproot yourself and just move to another place and think it's going to be that easy. But yet you're wondering, how do they keep finding me? How do they, and you only move within a 10 mile radius, 10 to 20 miles, because you think, oh, that I'm okay now because I don't live in those apartments anymore. I don't. No, you're not. They were making money off you. You're not okay. You're a money bag. You're part of the 16 million that they make a month. They're going to go over there and infiltrate that apartment complex, if not already. They're going to make sure that someone's following you. And here's a suggestion. If you're going to move in an apartment complex, try to get a flat. Try to get an apartment complex that's flat. Try not to get an apartment complex that has a third floor. The second floor, you may be able to talk to your neighbor and say, hey, but try not to get in an apartment complex with a third floor. There's more people that can be watching you, and even on, and if you're going to get an apartment complex, make them look up to watch you if they're putting stuff in the walls. Get on the second floor or something like that. Don't make it easy for them. Like I'm on the first floor now, where they could just, hey, I'm sitting down, I'm next to my fireplace, and I'm watching you I'm okay. Here she goes in the bathroom. I'm going to go in the bathroom. But even that, it's just iffy because those apartment complexes have walls. I'm only talking about the ceiling and the floors. Okay. But when they sit out in the front or however your apartment complex is constructed, and they're in the parking lot rather, and they're getting feed, because they will come to the parking lot to get to, I'm telling you, I said they're IP cameras that they do what they want to do. Whether they're in building 14, you're in building 3, whether they're doing an IP address thing, whatever they're doing, they're going to come, if you're not unaware, and sit right there in that parking lot close by where you are and watch you in your freaking apartment. Unless you're me and that you're going to be on their stuff and go outside or whatever and see what they're doing or whatever it is. The people that are going to follow you are not going to be those people that you see, the vehicles you've recognized, the perps that you know of. It's going to be someone that you probably have seen in your past or seen in the complex, but you brushed it off because you, just like any other person in the complex, there they are. You know, they're driving in and you see them. Your eyes have seen them, but it did not register because they don't come to the complex that often. They're, you know what I'm saying? So yada, yada, yada. Yeah. And so you're just, I've seen that car before. I've seen that car before. You know, just that's it's just like if you went to Walmart, okay? You're sitting in the car waiting for someone to come out of the store, but then you see this vehicle passing by 3 times. Guess what? They're looking for a parking spot, but you did see that vehicle. Doesn't mean that you're going to see it and then remember, I remember that vehicle. That vehicle was at Walmart. No, you're not. You know, someone had some orange hair, something drew you to that vehicle, just not just the color, you know, or it was the color. That's a lime green Mustang. I remember seeing that. And okay, there are other lime green Mustangs, so that doesn't mean it's the same one. It has to be something else besides that. The wheels. Oh, yeah, that's the same one because they have the same, you know. And even that, if you're an investigator, you would lose your job because you can't base it on that and say this lime green, it's got the same wheels. That's the culprit. No, that doesn't mean anything. They could have sold it. Someone else may be copying off of them. You know, they're you know what they have going on, their style, their swank, their swag. You know, whatever it is. Okay. So you can't do that. But who's going to follow you? When you move, take your stuff to a storage, like I said, just for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. That's up to you. You know, whatever your budget will do, take your stuff to a storage. And let me say this, just because you take your stuff to a storage doesn't mean anything because guess what? They may have a tracking device on your vehicle. When you go to your storage, if you have to go get something out, put something in, please have someone else take you that you know did not visit you all the time at your current apartment. Ride the bus, do whatever you have to do, get an Uber. You know, you may have to wait 2 hours no, you don't have to wait 2 hours for Uber. If you have to wait 2 hours for Uber, something's going wrong. Something's not right. Uber, what's going on? But take an Uber, take your little things to the storage. Say, I really need to put this in storage. You got a computer in storage. You need to get out a laptop or something. Go check, move your stuff around, get it out. Call Uber and tell them to come pick you back up and take you home. Here's the third thing with that. Okay. You've done everything. You're not taking your vehicle. You put your stuff in storage. You're not taking your vehicle to the storage to pick up or drop off. Here's the third thing that you need to do. When you are, oh God, what was I going to say? It'll come back to me. The third thing, just to be safe. You're coming back home. You just have to be careful of whom is, here we go. Even though that would have been true, be careful of whom is following you from the storage. And here's the reason why. You're a freaking cell phone. You got the same freaking number, the same freaking phone. You haven't cleaned it out. You haven't done a hard reset and cleaned it out. You're still calling the same freaking people. You're talking too much. You're telling these people that you're calling, hey, my storage is, I got to go to my storage. I'm fixing to go to my storage right now. Let's just say they did find out where you stay and you just told someone you're going to your storage and you're going to catch an Uber. You got a lot of stuff to get out to get that laptop. That laptop's way in the back. Guess what? They're coming in your apartment. Shut up. Please. They know where you live. Some kind of way. Somehow. You did something wrong. Your cell phone. You got to get rid of this stuff, you guys. You can't. You trade your phone in, get another phone. Because I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes people will take a walk and leave their phone. They know they're being spied on. Here's a mistake they make. Perfect example. They're trying to lose weight or they're just trying to be healthy. They're walking around their complex, but they leave their phone at home. Don't you know that those idiots see that you just got dressed and put on your garb to go walking and you are walking around the complex? There is many perps watching you. They have phones too. They're going to tell the other one, if she just came by the building, guess who's going to go in your apartment and do something and do something. This is what they're going to do. They're going to get your phone. And if you don't have a code on it or a passcode, they're going to open your phone up, look in the back, and get your IMEI number or numbers. Some phones have two. Close your phone back up and put it right back where it got, you got to take the battery out to get the IMEI number. You're going to put the battery back in, snap it back closed, boot it back up or whatever. And guess what? That's all they need. I don't care how many times you change your phone number. If they have your IMEI number, you're a goner. You can change your phone number 50 times. They're still going to be able to find you. Okay? That number represents that phone. Then a lot of you, oh God, why do you have your freaking Bluetooth on and you're not listening to anything or utilizing Bluetooth? Why do you have GPS on? A lot of you are so lazy you don't want to look online the old way and try to find out where something is located. But the even older way is to call the company and ask them how to get there. I have gotten upset with people just as of 2 years ago, well, just as of recently. Okay. Now I didn't get as upset just recently as I did with this person about 2 years ago. I'm driving and I'm taking them somewhere and I keep telling them, this is how I roll. Get off your phone and call them back and ask them, how do I get there? You know, we're wasting time. We were right in the area, you guys. I could have, we passed by so many times. Guess what? They're doing GPS, you know, that searching, that's going to tell you where you need to go. I told them, I said, I'm fixing to go back. If you don't call them and ask them, because I'm familiar with the area, you know what I'm saying? I used to live in the area. And even if I didn't, I knew the area. If you don't call them and ask them what is their address and how to get there, take this freeway, make a left, make a right. We're so instantized now. Instant oatmeal. It's just like I've said it before, like opening the top of your head up and pouring some water in there, and your brain is like oatmeal. You're just instantized. We're so anxious to do something the easy way as opposed to how it used to be. I get it. But if you're being gang stalked or whatever, that's not helping you out any kind of way, is it? So, writing things down. I know I'm going outside of the topic, but okay. Writing things down instead of putting shiggity in your phone. These people are not playing with you. Therefore, you should not be playing with them. All right. So the people that are going to follow you to your storages, the people that are going to follow you when you leave, cars you don't recognize or cars you've seen but don't recognize. Like I said, the Walmart example. You've seen it. To be truthful, you have seen it. You just don't remember seeing it, but you have. To be wholeheartedly truthful. But guess what? You won't recognize that car. You're going to think, oh, that's not one of them. There's not one of them. Yeah, it is. And also, lastly, even though this is part of the drastic move video, be careful when you're packing your stuff, or better yet, have someone outside watching your things. 2 people watching the vehicle. I don't care if they have to sit in the vehicle. Make sure they are directly across from that vehicle. They can see all angles. If you get a U-Haul, they can see all angles of it. If you get a U-Haul, for instance, this is shiggity they'll do. They know, because your phone is jacked up and you use your phone to pay for this and call and do this. Now they have your credit card information, right? They know that you're going to rent a U-Haul. Check. They know that you making a phone call and also telling them what time you're going to be there. They know when you're going to be there. Guess who's going to be sitting in that parking lot when you go pick up that U-Haul? Guess who's going to walk by that U-Haul and pop a tracking device up under it while you're in there paying for the U-Haul or whatever the case may be, because you've already gotten in it and pointed it out and you're talking to the person. You're not paying attention. You guys start paying attention. I am literally dissecting this entire organization. I just dissected and told you guys about 15, 20 things that they're going to do or they're capable of doing. They're not dumb. They're the world's dumbest criminals. Okay. And that's just my definition. No offense to a lot of you. To you, they would not be the world's dumbest criminals. They're pretty damn smart. To me, they're like freaking mush. They're like dog poop. They don't bother me not one iota because I'm on their stuff. I always have thought outside the box. So I use that same theory or whatever, that same thing, when I'm thinking about what they're doing. And that's exactly what they're doing, which pisses them off. This is what they're going to do. And not only that, I'm a victim of it. I'm a true bona fide victim of it. So I know not only what's capable and what's possible for them to do, I know what they're doing. I know what they have done to me. All right. So you guys just your phones and all this, reset your freaking phones. I am so tired. I am so tired of people. Oh God, the little icons at the top that show you what's open, you got about 20 icons on the top of your freaking phone. You guys leave me alone. I'm serious. There's one person, and this is the third person. This person has been around me and everything, and God knows I love them for all the help that they've done. But you can't when I move, you can't be around me when I move, because guess what? I'm not gonna keep saying it. This is important to me, and likewise, however, I can't control your phone. So with those two together, I cannot hang around you because you don't know how to reset your phone and get all that shiggity up out of there. And at this point, I can't afford to just sit there and purchase all kinds of the old school track phones. I mean, the old ones that did not get on the internet. They're still around. They're still around. Call track phone. They'll tell you, yeah, we still have them. That's what you're going to have to do. But here's the deal. Not only do you have to have a track phone, the person that you are talking to has to have a track phone. Here's why. Remember your old phone that you had? You still have it, but you only use it for certain things. Okay, you call this person on the track phone, but this person was in your contacts. If not in your contacts, you call them. Even if you deleted it, you call them on the phone, on your regular phone. Guess whose phone they're going to hack into to find out where you are when they want to find out where the hell you just moved to, H3LL. They're not going to hack in your phone. Of course, they're not going to hack in your phone, because guess what? You're talking to them on a track phone. You think you're on it. Well, partially you are. But where you messed up is they got that person's phone number when you calling them with your other phone, which you may or may not still have. And guess what? They're not tracking and listening to the conversation via you. They're tracking and listening via them. Okay. They're tracking and listening via them. All right. Via their device, their phone. Mission accomplished. It doesn't matter whose phone they're hacking into, as long as they can get through, There's an ambulance and a fire truck out here, and I was just looking. So, yeah. So that they can get through. That's all that matters. They don't care how they find out where you are, the source, as long as they find out. And that's all they need to do, you guys, is do what? That is all they need to do, is do what? All they need to do is find out. Once they find out, ding, depending on, how what you got going on. Lastly, I want to tell you guys, please, go in with a security camera in your go in with one. Don't look, don't wait, because you may be lucky. You may have done everything. You got rid of your phone. You smashed it. You got a new phone. You haven't used it until you've moved into your apartment and you settled in your apartment and everything. You're not telling people your address. If you have to tell someone your address, you're doing this and this and that and the other. You put your stuff in storage. Yes, you did. Put your stuff in storage and had it in there for 3 months. You have done everything that you should have been doing. Track phone. Got a track phone. I'm not talking about the ones that get on the internet. I'm talking about the old track phone. You can't hack a track. I gave them their own trademark. You can't hack a track years ago. Don't know if they're using it. Don't know if they're using it, but I did. You can't hack a track. Been bragging on this phone for eons. Had nothing to do with being spied on, though. I've been bragging on this phone since like 2013 or 12, 13 or 14, when I was telling people on from another social media platform. And I say another because I am not on this social media platform, but I was telling people, if you want private conversations, go get a track phone, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. You have done everything that you needed to do, but the little fine things you that it's that one little thing that you did or didn't do, and that is how they find you. Okay, cross the T's, dot the I's, question not just them, but question your own motives, meaning, should I do this, or how should I do this? Don't just jump and do something. You guys think about it. Like, okay, no, oh God. You know how many times I've done that where I thought, oh no, and I protected myself because I was like, it's the normal way of doing things, or the normal way I would have done it. And I've had to say, oh God, I'm glad I caught myself from doing that. Even just getting on laptops and computers and things like that, oh no. Oh no. I caught myself, So, and speaking of, looking up stuff on your laptops, looking up stuff, you are a targeted individual. You are gang stalked. Honey, trust me, this does not leave from you being in the nude. It's not just about you being in the nude. That's part of it. They are also gathering information from people. They're starting businesses because of your freaking ideas and things that you have come up with yourself, stuff you have been working on forever. Your lyrics to songs that you got 50-50 lyrics that you have been working on for 3 years or whatever. They're gone. Where are they? They're gone, but no one broke in my apartment, or that better yet, they're still there, but they're taking them 10 at a time, knowing that you don't mess with them every day, and they're making copies of them and bringing them back the next day. Your stuff is gone. You looked at them and you left them there, and then it's an inside job probably, and they got the key. They have the key or whatever. Or they're using a bump key. Please look up that video about a bump key, and how they're getting in people's apartments, and they don't know how they got in, but they come back, nothing's missing, and the door's locked. But there's so many different freaking scenarios. You come home, your food's missing. Someone's hungry in this organization. You guys are not feeding someone. Okay? Perps. Perps are sometimes people on drugs too, by the way. They love perps that are on drugs. Ooh, and I'm talking any from the most minuscule drug, weed, marijuana. They love when you're on drugs because they know that you want to get that high, and they know that you want to make some chump change. They know it doesn't take much to satisfy you because you're on drugs and drugged out. You're walking and talking and surviving every day, but you are on drugs. You're a user. Yes, they love y'all. Oh my God. They are them. Y'all are them. Whomever's listening to this video. Love them. They know they can satisfy them real quick. And keep them entangled in the or tangled in the web. They can do that. So, like I said, you come home, I think I started saying, and you've done everything right. But one thing you didn't do was have that security camera. And they find out where you are. That's all they have to do is find out where you are one time. Not 3-4 times, one time. Start watching and seeing where you're going and all that. Use the bump key, whatever, to get in your apartment. They're in. And they put look at the cameras back in there on the walls and doing this and that. Bluetooth devices hidden in your furniture in a hole somewhere. You guys, come on now. So make sure when you walk in the door that you install cameras. Here's the deal. Check out Wi-Fi cameras. Okay, those Wi-Fi cameras can be hacked into. So be careful with that, with the Wi-Fi cameras. Make sure that you do your research on what type of camera you get. But the best type, regardless of Wi-Fi or whatever, the best type of camera is the one where you actually can see someone in your place. When someone when someone opens your door, you guys, someone is being so freaking nosy right now. I'm on my patio, and they're not looking at the fire department or anything. They're looking at me on my patio. They just, I hope that little curb is still there. They just ran. Lord Jesus. Car just leaning over to the side because they're on the curb. Y'all. Okay, I'm exaggerating. But all right, you guys, just be careful, you guys, and never take anything for granted. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. The thing, it's no longer your thought process anymore. Your thought process is out the door. Okay, your thought process is history. And that's another reason why they're getting away with it, is because they know how people normally think about certain things and situations, and they know that you're not going to think anything other than that, and so they're taking advantage of it. They would never think this, that, and the other. They're going to think this, and they're usually right. They're usually right. They're usually right. Usually right, because that's usually how it goes. Normalcy. That's the normal way things go. So guess what? That's it. You'll never think that someone popped a tracking device under your vehicle. You'll never think that. Most people never. But you're wondering why this person finds you everywhere you go. But you'll never think that they put a tracking device on your vehicle. That kind of stuff. That's the kind of thing they want you to do, is not think outside the box, that it could possibly be this, or it is that. That's what they did. Okay, so this is Kimmy Wyatt. Post your questions below. Post your answer to the question that I asked earlier. Okay. But yeah, post your answers. I don't remember what the question is. I probably already answered it. But yeah, post your answer below, or just comment below. Let me know how you think about the video, or what you think about the video. And also, if you're a victim, anything that you need to do, post it right there. We've got to pass this information on, you guys, and let people know that this really does exist, so that a lot of innocent people, victims, who are trying to tell people about this, does not look stupid. Even those, that do have a mental problem, but not a problem to where people are going to think that they're, deranged. But guess what? Any mental problem, and you bring this to some people, any mental problem you have, depression, for instance, you bring this to someone, guess what? We've been telling people, I take such and such and such for depression, or I take blah, 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 blah for this and that. You may be one of the most sanest people on the planet just going through depression. Guess what's going to happen when you try to tell people what's happening with this? They're not going to believe you, because you're going through a mental problem. So the only way this can be believable, you guys, only way that this is going to get out, is that the victims, the people, the targeted individuals, you got to do videos, and you got to let people know what's going on. You got to tell your story, so that people will know, no, that probably really did happen to him or her. Okay. Probably did. And most times it's a her. Okay. Which is one of the reasons why they target, I did a video on this. Don't know the title. They target a lot of homeless people who have gotten out of the shelters and found homes. They target them because most of the homeless people have some type of mental problem, from minor to major. And although they're walking, living, breathing, go to the store and do all of this, they may be schizophrenic, or they're taking medication. Guess what? They go telling someone, I'm being stalked, I'm being spied on. Really? Okay. They're not going to believe you. They're not going to believe them. So it's not your duty, but please let people know that, this is real, man. I know she has some mental things going on, but no, she probably, I believe her on that. She probably did have this happening, or nah, man, I was over there, man, and we heard such and such and such and such and such, which is another thing. When you have your victim and you have people visiting you, they're just quiet as a mouse. They don't make any noise. And when I'm recording, they don't make any noises. Like now, I know this heifer that's behind me that just came home. I know she's listening to my entire conversation. They don't make any noise. They're quiet. When someone's visiting you, they don't want you to they don't want you to prove to the visitor that you were telling the truth. It's organized crime, you guys. These people have this down to a science. They know what to do, where to do it, when to do it, how to do it. Just don't know why they're doing it. This is Kimmy Wyatt. Hasta la vista. Buenos Aires. Buenas noches. Arrivederci. Well, I know why they're doing it. They don't. Well, I know why they're doing it. Duh. Arrivederci. Oh, let me start over. Hasta la vista. Buenos Aires. Buenas noches. Arrivederci. Au revoir, Salida. Don't let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you. Ciao Bella, ciao Bello. Gotta go. Bye. Please post your comments below. Let me know what's going on with you. Tell me what you think about the video. I really don't care what you think about the video, but okay, I'm just letting you know you can if you want to. And also please, please, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. You will hear another side of me. Trust me when I'm talking about something totally different than the blue cup in the attic. The blue cup in the attic is serious for me, although I may crack a joke here and there. But if you want to hear the humorous side of me, probably basically any of my other 18 playlists. This is serious business for me, though. You know, I will say something humorous, but every blue moon, but it's very serious. Okay, gotta go. Bye. Oh, and if I forgot something, it will be posted below as well. All right, or where the video is posted and via text. Bye.